Hello ladies, gentlemen, everyone in between, and none of the above, welcome back to We Love Your Deck. For today's archetypal analysis we'll be going over -1/-1 decks. Being the polar opposite of +1/+1 counters that make creatures bigger, -1/-1 will make the creature smaller. Like the creature is sickly and infected with disease, the theme is primarily in black. Notable commanders for -1/-1 counters would be someone like Hepatra, Vizier of Poisons, who will put a -1/-1 counter on a creature whenever they deal combat damage to an opponent, and then when one or more -1/-1 counters are put on a creature, they will make you a snake token. As well as Massacre Girl, Known Killer, who gives all of your creatures Wither, and when a creature an opponent controls dies with 1 or less power, she will draw you a card. Or even the Scorpion God will even work, as it will allow you to pay to put -1/-1 counters onto a creature, and then when a creature with a -1/-1 dies, it will draw you a card. All of this means very little unless you're able to put the -1/-1 counters onto your opponent's creatures, like with Obelisk Spider, which puts them onto your opponent's creatures when it deals combat damage to an opponent. Then, if a -1/-1 counter is put onto a creature, it will ping each of your opponents. Or the legendary creature, Yawgmoth, Transphysician, has the ability to sacrifice a creature to put a -1/-1 counter on a creature and draw you a card, as well as being able to proliferate those counters as well. And chances are those creatures will die, so Blowfly Infestation will help spread the -1/-1 around whenever a creature with -1/-1 counters on it dies. Though this type of deck is meant to be slower and less aggressive, Kulrath Knight does make it so all creatures with counters on them can't attack or block. Another thing they focus on is making it so players can't gain life, like with Everlasting Torment, which also doesn't allow damage to be prevented and then also turns damage into Wither. Then, as a way to steal your opponent's creatures, Necro Skitter will allow you to reanimate a creature with a -1/-1 when it dies. And that sums up -1/-1 decks as an archetype fairly well, so we're going to end it there. Since you got this far, why not give me a follow? And as always, I'll catch you on the flip side, Planeswalkers. And remember, be good to each other.